All right, we have here one of our consigners in the shop, Carol. Carol is also a few other things here, but we love her products. She provides us with the herbal teas. Love the banner, steep, sit, and sip your way to wellness. So we wanted to do a video talking about her brand, where everything comes from. So I'm really just gonna give her the floor to chat and talk. We were talking before this video, and she was telling me about the teas. So I want you to jump in and tell us what we were talking about before we hopped on.
Well, first of all, I'm so humbled by this opportunity. I love working with plants. I love working with herbs. So I feel like this tea line really came from a need, either a need that I had within my own body or from people that were around me or in one of my classes, and they expressed the need. And then I do the research, I get the natural organic ingredients and create something that I believe is imbued with, one, a spirit of love, and then two, the herbs that can be used for healing, for well-being. One of the things about our body always wants to be in balance. And so when we start feeling some things and are out of balance, herbal teas are a great way to help us come back into balance. And so all of these teas were created with that in mind. The first one that I ever created is this resilience tea. A sister from the islands had told me about hibiscus when I first found out I had high blood pressure. And I wanted to do something that was natural and organic and not be on a whole lot of medicines. I'm not knocking medicines, sometimes we need them, but there are things in the earth that can benefit us as well. And so she gave me a portion of this recipe. It's got hibiscus, tulsi, which is an adaptogen, rose, which is great for softening the heart, ginger helps with circulation and digestion, and also cinnamon. Cinnamon is a wonderful herb that helps so many things, including the heart. So that was my first tea. And I made it for myself, I made it for my family. People just loved it. So when I started this tea line, that was the first one I put in the tea line.
Mm-hmm. And so you were looking at another one. You said you definitely wanted to talk about this one.
This is the one, I call it calming tea. We could call it calm, cool, and collected tea. What I love about this tea is that, especially now, when we've got so much stress in our life, in our community, we turn on the news, so much stress, and our nervous system just really is on high, go, flight, or fight all the time. And this tea, calming tea, is a way to naturally help bring us down. It's got linden flowers in it. Linden is a beautiful flower and leaf that comes from a tree. Linden is great for softening the heart. And then it's got lemon balm. Lemon balm is in the mint family. It's another one that helps the nervous system come down. It's great to help you relax, even to fall asleep, to unwind and fall asleep. This helps stops a lot of the chatter that might be going on in our minds and in our spirits. And it's a delicious tea. Mm-hmm. So this is the calming tea. And I really think I'm gonna make this into a tincture as well, because people need to have a little bit of this with them all times. Some people I work with, I said, just keep a bag in your pocketbook, and when you need it, before you respond, make yourself a cup of tea.
So you have another one that's made with a special blueberry leaf.
Oh yes. This one, I call it foundational wellness. I developed this tea actually for some urban farmers. I was working with Braiding Seeds Foundation. They were bringing farmers from all over the country here in Atlanta, and they wanted something special, unique for these farmers. So in this tea are ingredients that help with resilience. You can imagine you out there working, you sweating, you toiling all day. Your body is releasing all of these nutrients as well as sweat, and you're expending your energy. What can replenish you? Well, this is one of those teas. It's got blueberry leaves, has all the benefits of blueberries plus. It also has nettle, which is great for its minerals. It has oat straw, which is good for the heart, and again, minerals, dandelion root and leaves. It's got tulsi, a little bit of hibiscus, and ginger.
Nice. And now, see, we featured 3 of them, and those are all nice. There are several more. So you just made that the one for the womb. I know that is a popular one now.
Mm-hmm.
People were very happy to see that it got on the shelves. It was first featured at our womb healing sound bath. Talk about that womb tea.
Yeah, and
Womb harmony.
Queen,
tea.
I did this one for you. I mean, you were sharing with me what you wanted for the women, what you were trying to accomplish in the task. Not only are we talking about physical challenges that we have in the womb, but the womb also represents in our life a lot of things that we're birthing, that we're trying to bring forth. And so I know that in your class, you're dealing with a lot of those things. And how do we help women maintain their cycles, work through that? Our hormones go up. When we lose a lot of blood, we're also releasing nutrients and things like that. And so I wanted a general tea that could help provide an undergirding or foundation that could approach a lot of those concerns. Mm-hmm. And so this is my womb harmony tea. Mm-hmm. Once again, we want to be in balance. We want to be in harmony. And we've gotten this red raspberry leaf, nettle, oat straw. I love oat straw, such high nutrients. Rose, lemon balm, hibiscus, and again, a little ginger to help with digestion and circulation.
And they love it.
And all of them are delicious. Mm-hmm, you know, mm-hmm. I start from what ingredients need to be in there to support our well-being. But the divine, when these things come together, it tastes wonderful.
Right. Which we have your teas in the fridge now. Those are very popular for people to pick up on Saturdays. All right, let's talk about that ruby red. I love the ruby red. I love all of them.
Well, I really do say
I love the ruby red.
Ruby red, I made this because I wanted to get a tea that was stronger for dealing with circulation and high blood pressure. At first, it was not my favorite tea. I'm just going to tell you that resilience was my favorite one. This one has hibiscus, tulsi, rooibos, rose hip, which is really good, oat straw, and ginger. And it happened here at Oyun. I was doing a class. I was like, let me just feature this tea. And it steeped an extra long time. When I tasted it, I couldn't believe it was the same tea. The longer you let it steep and all of those herbs meld together, it takes on a richness, a body that you don't get when you steep it just 5 to 7 minutes, which is what I was doing originally. So this one is delicious. Let it steep longer. It extracts all those nutrients, and you can taste the richness as you drink it up, cold or hot.
Now, a lot of people know about turmeric milk. I just had, that was the first time I had the cold one. That was delicious.
So I'll tell you a quick little story about that. I have been drinking it for years. My mixture, always drinking it hot. And my neighbor, I said, I don't like hot tea. And then my sister said, hey, it's getting to be hot. No one wants to drink hot tea. Can you make it a cold tea? So I said, well, let me just try it out. Love it.
Delicious.
Okay. In this turmeric, we have the turmeric. You've got ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, ashwagandha, and black pepper.
Yes.
Now,
that's why I'm feeling wonderful right now.
When I make this cold, I actually add a little thyme. Thyme serves as a preservative, and thyme helps with fighting bacterial infections, viruses. I mean, it is just wonderful if you're coming down with anything. So That cold blend has a little extra added value.
See, I didn't know that. Okay,
But this turmeric milk is good for inflammation, especially joint pain. I started taking it just in the evenings. I was tired and achy after a long day, especially in the winter. I take a cup of that. I'm out for the night, and I wake up feeling good in the morning. So turmeric really does work. And when we talk about herbs that, quote, our doctors are now talking about, turmeric is one of those they often tell you, the doctor will tell you, take some of that, you know,
you hear
to help with
curcumin.
pain. Exactly.
They'll say curcumin. Nice.
Yeah. So the turmeric and, of course, the black pepper helps to activate the effects of the turmeric.
Nice. All right, rooted and renewed.
Okay.
Rooted and renewal.
This one is for those of us who don't eliminate properly. I'm just going to cut to the chase. We should be eliminating once or twice a day, and some of us don't eliminate maybe once or twice a week. And so this is one of the gentle kinds of, I don't want to call it detox. It's got herbs in it that's going to help your body become balanced. You guys, I keep going back to help your body achieve balance. It is not going to make you run to the restroom, but over a period of time, it's going to help your body do what it is supposed to do. We've got nettle leaf in this, burdock root, dandelion, red clover flowers, a little tulsi, fennel seed, which is great for bloating and digestion, and then peppermint. Peppermint is also good for calming your system. Peppermint is also good for digestion as well. A lot of times we experience a lot of problems with our gut, and it may not always because of what we're putting into our stomach. A lot of times it's because we're not eliminating properly. So we want to address that when we start having some of our issues.
All right, one of our most popular ones during the winter time for sure, the immunity and echinacea tea, named Immunity.
So this immunity, I will tell you about this one. This one came about, I had, mullein is the key ingredient in this.
Love mullein.
And I had a neighbor of mine who does a lot of public speaking, was dealing with a lot of respiratory issues. And she was like, what can I take? So give thanks. I have mullein growing naturally on our land. And so I just got those mullein leaves and taught her how to create a tea, and it worked for her all winter long. So out of that, I said, okay, what can I do for my tea line and for all the rest of the folks here? So this one has mullein, peppermint, thyme, and sage.
Nice.
And all of these things help with building your immune system, clearing your respiratory of mucus, clearing your body of that mucus, and helping you to feel better, breathe better. The peppermint also opens up the sinus cavities. So all of that work together for your immunity and especially allergies as well. The echinacea tea has, and we know about echinacea. Echinacea is in everything now. But mine is echinacea plus. It's got some echinacea, mullein, yarrow.
Nice.
I
didn't know yarrow was in there.
Yeah, there are quite a few things in there. Look, I don't have it to read because I can't remember all of that. I need to take something for memory.
It's okay.
But it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yes.
Both of those are good.
I love it. And so you have your teas, and then you also have your singular teas.
Yeah.
Or singular.
So these singular teas are here. I do these blends, but I am a teacher at heart. Yes, I want to sell product, and these products are here for you. But I want people to learn about how you can create your own, what these individual herbs do, and what works for your body. So as I teach these classes, we do them once a month. They're called our tea time classes. We talk about these different herbs. And for those who want to experiment, we've got single herbs here that they can take, use individually, or they can combine to make blends that are really going to work with their own bodies.
Well, I was going to close out by telling you to tell them about your class that is so popular. It's once a month, so tell them about the Tea Time class and how can they keep up with them.
Yes, on the first Saturday of every month, 12 noon, I do a tea time class. And in this, we're looking at different herbs, what those herbs are used for, how those herbs can benefit you, and we talk about tea. We'll sometimes we sample a tea, sometimes we blend a tea, but it really is an educational class. If you're interested in incorporating herbs for your health and well-being, become a part of this series. And it's a fun, gentle, communal way to learn about these herbs.
So they can keep up with the classes on oyunbotanical.com. Join the newsletter. Make sure you all join the newsletter and make sure you all come out. Anything you want to say to the people watching this video? They made it 15 minutes, 16 minutes in. So what would you like to leave them with?
What I always leave people with, peace and well-being. That's really what it's about. So peace and well-being, my brothers and sisters.